All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Heartland Championship Wrestling. This is the 2020 Tournament of Champions. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with the biggest wrestling event of the year. I had hoped to get this out there on Saturday. Schedule did not permit, but it is Monday night, and it is no better time for wrestling than here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. For those of you who have heard my other streams, you may be familiar with the Filsinger Cup Tournaments that are being conducted here. And tonight, we bring you the finals of each of those championships for the year 2020. The way the Filsinger Cup Tournaments work is that over the past 12 months, every wrestler who has held a championship in any of my federations is entered into the Filsinger Cup Tournament. As we say hello to Philip Reynolds. And the Filsinger Cup Tournament culminates at the Tournament of Champions, and each of the tournament winners is awarded the Filsinger Cup for the year. This is the Super Bowl of Heartland Championship Wrestling in essence. So tonight we have, in the men's singles, we'll start off with the semifinal matches. BOBO Brazil and Jimmy SNUKA are ready to roll, to be followed by Michael Elgin and Ric Flair. And the winners of those semifinal contests will meet in the main event for the men's singles Filsinger Cup Championship. We'll also see tonight the ladies tag team championship as the team of Rain and Lacey, the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew, meet up against the MMA squad of Shayna BASZLER and Nicole Savoy. Plenty of storylines behind that match. Then we'll see the men's tag team championship for the Filsinger Cup as the STEINER brothers, Rick and Scotty, take on the fabulous FREEBIRDS team of Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy. Then we'll see the ladies Filsinger Cup championship as Angelus LAYNE, the big powerhouse out of Michigan, takes on the Ohio powerhouse Kelly Klein. Two surprise qualifiers for the ladies Filsinger Cup finals. And then we'll see the men's championship finals. So it will be a big night of wrestling here on the channel as we say hello to TribeFan879 and Thomas Morgan. And with that, we are ready to rock with BOBO Brazil and Jimmy SNUKA in the first semifinal contest of the Filsinger Cup Tournament and our opening match of the 2020 Tournament of Champions pay-per-view. All right, and here we go. BOBO is on the left, and SNUKA is on the right, and the opening initiative roll is immediately off the table. But and it's tied. But we don't do any shenanigans in the Filsinger Cup tournaments. So there are no interferences, no disqualifications, no countouts. We will use standard chart rolls. We will allow for out of the ring activity, but there will be no disqualifications. And because the opening roll was even numbered, we will let Jimmy SNUKA have the opening initiative. And he goes for the body slam, but that is a power move. And the power advantage in this match belongs to BOBO, so that move is unsuccessful. And BOBO fires back with a whip to the turnbuckle. SNUKA, a B-rated performer off the turnbuckle, and on a roll of 5, that is SNUKA who will lift a knee into the head of BOBO Brazil as BOBO charges the ring, and Jimmy SNUKA is now in control. SNUKA now with a whip to the opposite turnbuckle. BOBO comes off the turnbuckle, and on a roll of 8, it is another big kick from SNUKA that backs off Brazil. SNUKA in control here early. SNUKA with a headbutt. SNUKA follows that up with a vicious chop. BOBO gets a reversal on that one, and he fires back with a big BOBO body slam, and down goes SNUKA. No doubt who the stronger of these two men is in this match. Both very popular men among the fans, but it is BOBO in control, and he is going to choke his man down on the ropes. SNUKA being choked down. BOBO is going to follow that with another whip into the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes SNUKA, and on a roll of 2, a running clothesline attempt from BOBO Brazil is unsuccessful. SNUKA moves out of the way. BOBO crashes into the turnbuckle. SNUKA goes for the cover. But BOBO immediately kicks out of that one. SNUKA now in control. He is going to go for a knee drop, but he needs a death jump roll to connect on that, as that is a choice roll. And on a roll of 6, that connects. SNUKA connects with the knee drop. What's he going to do now? He is going to go for the flying headbutt. He connects on that. BOBO is still down. SNUKA in control early in this match. Another flying headbutt. BOBO is down to the canvas once again. SNUKA is going to go for the superfly leap. But BOBO is able to survive that and get out of the way and get his leg over the bottom rope. Surviving the first leap from the turnbuckle from SNUKA here tonight. And SNUKA is going to follow that up with another power slam, and he takes BOBO down to the canvas hard. Go, go, BOBO, says Philip Reynolds. SNUKA with a backbreaker. BOBO gets to one knee. SNUKA follows up with another backbreaker, and BOBO is back down. SNUKA now is going to pitch BOBO out of the ring. And this is where the party starts. Both these men enjoy fighting on the arena floor. But on a roll of 11, that is going to be SNUKA taking a steel chair to BOBO. SNUKA wants to win this match in the worst way, and he's willing to sink to any lengths to do that. Back in the ring now, SNUKA is going to pitch BOBO out of the ring once again. The battle on the arena floor continues. Will we see some shenanigans on a roll of 11? Yes, we will. As we are out of the ring again, and we're going to see some ringside mayhem. And on a roll of 6, it's going to be the foreign object chart. Goodness. The foreign object will be selected, and the weapon is a hammer. SNUKA grabs the ring hammer away from the timekeeper. And now we're going to have a gut check roll to see who gets control of the hammer. And it is, the roll is in favor of SNUKA. So SNUKA grabs the hammer and nails BOBO Brazil with the timekeeper's hammer. BOBO is in trouble here. SNUKA taking all the liberties. Out of the ring we go again. What's going to happen now? No shenanigans this time. But on a roll of 10, it is SNUKA once again who wins the brawl at ringside. Surprising that two fan favorites are battling it out at ringside, but on the Filsinger Cup Tournament, anything can happen. SNUKA is going to go for another knee drop off the death jump chart. But oh, on a roll of 2, that is going to be a miss. And that is going to be a ref bump. Oh my goodness, SNUKA has smashed into the referee. What is going to happen here? The referee goes down for a count of 5. And on an even roll, it is BOBO who is first to his feet, and BOBO who's able to take control. BOBO goes with choice G, which is a power move. He will need a roll of 7 or lower to take control here. And on a roll of 7, he gets it. So BOBO punishing SNUKA on the first roll. BOBO still in control. And oh, he hits SNUKA with a big headbutt. Down goes SNUKA. But there's no referee to count a pinfall. So that will count as simply a point of fatigue, and the match continues with BOBO still in control. Can BOBO take advantage? Another big headbutt. And that is going to cost SNUKA another point of fatigue. There are 2 segments left with no referee. And now it is back out of the ring we go once again. And both men are brawling on the arena floor. The winner of that brawl is SNUKA. And now the referee comes around as SNUKA goes for another death jump. And on a roll of 3, he misses again. BOBO is able to get out of the way again. This time he rolls SNUKA over for a cover. But SNUKA kicks right out of that one. The referee just woke up in time to see SNUKA miss that death jump. BOBO rolls over on top and gets but a 1 count. BOBO now in control, both men at 3 points of fatigue, which means that all pin attempts here now are just a single roll. No more 3-count pins for either man. And it is BOBO who is again going to go for the grinding hammerlock on the agility roll, and he hits on the death jump roll, and he hits it. And BOBO now hits him with the cocoa butt. That big headbutt, that is a level 0 finisher. On a roll of 6 or lower, SNUKA is pinned. But on a roll of 12, SNUKA kicks out of that one and kicks out with authority. The match continues with BOBO in control. BOBO with another big headbutt and another cover. This time the pin roll is 7, but on a roll of 11, SNUKA kicks out again. That is 5 points of fatigue for SNUKA. This match is sensational. BOBO now on a roll of 3. That's another toss out of the ring. But on a roll of 3, it is SNUKA who wins the brawl outside the ring. And SNUKA continues the action out of the ring again. They are on the arena floor once again. On a roll of 7, we are back to the shenanigans chart. Correction, we are not on the shenanigans chart. We are on the standard ring chart. And this time on a roll of 9, it is SNUKA who wins the brawl on the arena floor. What's going to happen here? Out of the ring we go again. And this time on a roll of 12, we are going to have a brawl into the crowd. They are brawling into the crowd. And we are going to go to a gut check roll here. There is no count out. So they're just going to have to battle it out. And this time it is... oh my goodness, it is SNUKA winning the brawl on the arena floor. The 12-sided die subtract fatigue tokens and subtract the cage rating. So for SNUKA that is -2, and for BOBO Brazil that's -3. As SNUKA wins the brawl on the arena floor, and they finally corral the wrestlers back into the ring, and it is SNUKA in control on level 3 offense. And out of the ring we go again. Goodness gracious. We are back to the ringside mayhem chart this time, as the referees cannot get this thing under control. And once again we're back to the foreign object table. This time it is going to be the ring steps. The ring steps come into play. And it's going to be another gut check roll. And this time it is BOBO who wins the gut check roll, and he smashes SNUKA onto the steel steps. That cost SNUKA another point of fatigue. Back to the ring we go. BOBO with the big headbutt. And now the pin roll is 9 or lower for SNUKA. And on a roll of 10, he manages to kick out. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. This is not a cage match. Welcome to Sports Time Machine. This is just the semifinals of the Filsinger Cup Tournament. But these guys have been out of the ring so many times that anything can happen. BOBO is still in control. BOBO with another big headbutt. The cocoa butt this time. The pin roll is 10. And on a roll of 7, BOBO Brazil is your winner. How about that? It is BOBO Brazil who captures the first semifinal match here in our Filsinger Cup Tournament, brought to you by the Tournament of Champions. And I forgot my scratch pad here to take some notes. As a total of 10 fatigue tokens were dished out in that match. BOBO Brazil, 11 if you count the final pin call. BOBO Brazil is your winner with the cocoa butt after slamming SNUKA onto the ring steps at ringside to get the advantage after multiple brawls outside of the ring. What a spectacular contest that was. And BOBO Brazil moves on to the Filsinger Cup Finals in tonight's main event. So we will see BOBO later tonight. He's going to need some time to recover from that wild match as he defeats Jimmy SNUKA to move to the finals. Next up, it is the other semifinal match in the Filsinger Cup Tournament, pitting the reigning World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair against the Ring of Honor Television Champion and former Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion Michael Elgin. This will be an excellent test for Ric Flair against a big power guy. We'll see if Flair can work his game plan of working the knees and setting up the figure 4 leg lock, which has been the formula that Flair has used, as he has had a stranglehold on the NWA World Heavyweight Championship here in the Heartland Wrestling Association. And here we go with Elgin and Flair. The opening initiative roll goes to Flair. No manager is permitted at ringside, so Flair is on his own. But you had better believe that James J. Dillon is going to be watching this very closely from the monitors in the back. And it is Flair who just starts off with a slap to the face of Elgin. Elgin not very happy with that. Elgin fires back with a whip to the turnbuckle. Flair comes off the turnbuckle, and on a roll of 7, it is a big kick from Elgin that takes Flair back to his own corner. Elgin's going to follow that up with and attempt the black hole slam. That is a choice roll, and he will need a roll of 8 or lower to hit this as a power move. And on a roll of 6, he nails it, and Flair is hurt. Flair is hurt, and Elgin is going to follow up with, he thinks about a whip to the ropes, he thinks better of it, and goes up on the charts to a whip to the turnbuckle instead. Flair comes off the turnbuckle, and once again, coming off the turnbuckle, it is Elgin with a big clothesline that takes Flair backwards. Flair still on his feet, but shaken up by that clothesline, and he's going to have to start taking this match seriously, as Elgin ain't messing around. This time it is a hard elbow smash from Elgin, smashing into the schnoz of Ric Flair. He's going to follow that up with a high hanging vertical suplex, showing off his strength. He's going to let Flair stay in the upside down position for a moment before slamming Flair down to the canvas. What's he going to do now? Another fall-away slam. This time Flair gets out of the back of that one, and it is Flair who retaliates by smashing Elgin across the head with an elbow. Flair came out the back door and hit Elgin across the back of the head with an elbow smash. And now another elbow smash from Flair, but this time it is blocked by Elgin. Elgin on the reversal comes back and this time gets him up and down with the fall-away slam. And Flair goes down to the mat hard once again. Flair begging off as Elgin is in pursuit. Elgin now is going to pick Flair up and slam him into the corner with a buckle bomb. That is a nasty move, and that costs Ric Flair a point of fatigue. That's an add 1 move on level 2 offense for Elgin, and that is a weapon. Elgin now comes back with another vertical suplex, and once again, Flair gets the reversal. And this time it is Flair with a knee breaker as he caught Elgin back from behind, clips the knee, and that is going to cost Elgin. This is not a fatigue token, but this is a knee injury token. And every one of these knee injuries that Flair inflicts adds to the potential effectiveness of the figure 4. Up to a total of 4 clips to the knee will make Flair's figure 4 that much more devastating as Elgin goes down after experiencing that knee breaker. What's Flair going to do now? He's going to try for a pinfall using the ropes. Elgin is able to kick out of that one, but that costs him some energy. And Flair is in control now, and he is going to pitch Elgin out of the ring, and here we go. And on a roll of 10, that is Flair in control, winning the brawl on the arena floor and waffling Michael Elgin with a steel chair. We've seen the steel chair come into play in both of these semifinal matches. Flair in control now, and he is going to go for the figure 4. He's a little bit close to the ropes. And Elgin is able to get to the ropes and escape that. But that costs Elgin another point of fatigue, and it costs him another point of knee injury. What's Flair going to do now? Oh, he clips the knee, takes out the knee once again. And Elgin's knee is in bad shape. Elgin is able to get to one knee, but he is clearly favoring that injured left leg. And Flair is going to back Elgin into the corner and just bury his chops into the chest of Elgin. Elgin has a massive barrel chest, and Flair is just wailing away on that chest with chops and woos and chops and woos all over again. And Elgin is staggered back in the corner. And Flair goes for more of the thunderous chops. Elgin may have to give this one up, as he got a pin rating on that. There is no pin, but that has taken enough out of Elgin that he is in trouble now of pinned or submitted. And here is the figure 4. It is a +3 finisher because of the 3 knee injuries. And so that makes it a total of 7. 1 for the pin rating, 3 for the fatigue tokens, +3 for the knee injury. So on a roll of 7 or lower, Elgin is going to have to give it up. And he has to give it up right there. Michael Elgin gives it up to the figure 4 leg lock by Ric Flair. And Flair moves on to the championship match of the Filsinger Cup Tournament for 2020. Flair will take on BOBO Brazil in tonight's main event for the Filsinger Cup Championship of the year 2020. The Super Bowl of the Heartland will be taking place in tonight's main event, and it will be Ric Flair against BOBO Brazil for the biggest prize in the Heartland. All right, fans, next up we have our first Filsinger Cup Tournament final match of the evening, and this will be in the ladies tag team division. Here are your teams that will be in contention for the Filsinger Cup. On the left side of the screen, this is the team known as the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew. These two were involved from Shimmer from day one, Lacey and Rain. They are a spectacular tag team, very entertaining, hated by the fans, and they love nothing more than to be hated by the fans. They will cheat, they have great chemistry, and they will do whatever it takes to come out victorious. But they are going to have their hands full tonight with 2 spectacular physical wrestlers, Shayna Basler and Nicole Savoy, both who come from mixed martial arts backgrounds, both very powerful and athletic women. Shayna Basler and Nicole Savoy had a very successful run with the with the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship. However, after losing the belts, they demanded a rematch, and the stipulation of the rematch was that if they lost, they would have to split apart as a tag team. And sure enough, they lost that match to the team of Taylor Maid and Allison Kay. And as a result of losing that match, they were forced to split up. Now, they were allowed to come back together for the Filsinger Cup Championship Tournament, but they will be wrestling at a disadvantage because they have been apart as a tag team. So they're going to have less opportunities for defensive tags and less opportunities for double teams as a result of the irregular nature of this tag team. So they will have the power and athleticism on their side. The chemistry and teamwork will be on the side of Rain and Lacey as we get into tonight's first championship match of the Filsinger Cup Tournaments in the ladies tag team division. And it will be Rain starting things off for the Home Wrecking Crew and Shayna Basler starting things off for the MMA squad. And it is Rain who wins the opening initiative roll, and she is just going to go with a blatant chokehold on Shayna. Shayna doesn't like that at all. Rain tries to choke Shayna down. Shayna is too big and strong for that, and she just takes Rain in a waist lock and dumps her down to the canvas. Already Shayna is in control. What's she going to do? She is going to not pitch Rain out of the ring, because that's where the Minnesota home wrecking crew is so deadly, but instead she's going to hold on to that waist lock, and Rain is going to try and come over and get the tag. She cannot get the tag, so Shayna is still in control, and Shayna maintains that waist lock. Rain still trying to fight her way free, and she's going to try once again to make the tag. She still cannot make the tag. Shayna's going to come over and make the tag, and we're going to have our first double team attempt as Shayna holds Rain in that waist lock. Nicole comes off the far ropes and delivers a running forearm smash to Rain, and Rain has been staggered. And here we say hello to D. Scott Howard. Welcome to the Filsinger Cup Championship Tournament Final. And Nicole comes in with a cross armbar, taking Rain down to the canvas. Rain still desperate to make the tag, and this time she is able to make the tag. And into the ring for the first time comes Lacey, much to the dismay of the fans, as Lacey jaws with the fans, as she's been known to do. And she's going to, I don't know what she's thinking. She tries the test of strength, and that is not her game against Nicole Savoy. Savoy quickly takes control of that and picks her up and down to the canvas with a butterfly suplex. Nice move by Nicole. Nicole goes for the cover. Lacey kicks out of that one right away, but Nicole quickly takes control, as we say hello to Alex M in the chat room. Nicole Savoy in control, and she is going to pitch Lacey out of the ring. Both these ladies are A-rated performers outside the ring, but on a roll of 6, that is a clean win of the brawl on the arena floor by Lacey. There are no disqualifications in this match. Lacey goes to the eyes of Nicole, staggering her, and back in the ring it is going to be Lacey with a choke on the ropes. As I mentioned, these home wreckers will conduct any dirty tactics necessary. And now Lacey is just going to score with a series of kicks to the chest of Nicole Savoy. Lacey, very flexible, very athletic, comes from the background of a dancer. So she is very lean but very athletic. And she punishes Nicole Savoy with those front kicks. Nicole goes down, and Lacey is going to go for a spinning wheel kick, and she nails that spinning wheel kick. That is an impressive move by Lacey. Lacey tags into Rain. Here we have the double team coming up, and it is a deadly elbow smash from Rain that staggers Nicole on the double team. Rain now has the legal presence in the ring for the home wreckers. Rain now with a bulldog takes Nicole down to the canvas. Both ladies are down. Nicole first to her feet, and Nicole comes back with a snapmare that takes Rain over and down to the canvas. Rain tries to get out and make the tag. She is unable to do so, but Nicole is going to tag in Shayna, and Shayna will be the fresh wrestler in the ring for the MMA squad. Shayna goes with another snapmare, tries to take Rain down. Rain gets out of the way of that one, and Rain comes back and scores with a drop kick. Nice drop kick by Rain. Takes Shayna down to the canvas. Rain follows that up with another bulldog, and this time Shayna goes down hard and stays down. Nice bulldog by Rain. She's going to go for the tag team, the Tamikaze. Lacey coming off the top turnbuckle with a big kick. Shayna kicks out of the pinfall, but that is a nice tag team move for the home wreckers. Both ladies are still in the ring, and it is another running forearm smash from Lacey that takes Shayna back down to the canvas. Lacey in control now over Shayna, and Lacey with an elbow drop onto Shayna. Shayna gets back to her feet, and it is Shayna who tries for the rolling capo kick. She misses that as Lacey gets out of the way of that one on the agility roll, and Lacey comes back with another elbow drop that plants into the chest of Shayna, and Shayna goes down once again. Lacey in control. She tries for another spinning wheel kick. She didn't get all of that one, but she got enough to knock Shayna backwards, and Lacey remains in control. Lacey with a whip to the turnbuckle into the corner of the home wreckers, and they are going to do some double teaming on Shayna in the corner. Shayna taking damage from both ladies as the referee desperately tries to get control. But it is another double team deadly face first double suplex by Lacey and Rain. Shayna is down for the cover, but she kicks right out of that one. Devastating double teams by the home wreckers as Rain is now in control over Shayna. And this time it is a choice roll, choice G. I believe that is a death jump. Indeed, that is a death jump. And Shayna is a C-rated death jump defender. And on a roll of 8, that is a big smash from Shayna with a Rain with a flying clothesline off of the middle turnbuckle. Again, taking Shayna down to the mat. Rain in control is going to go for a second death jump. And on a roll of 8, she hits it again. Tag to Lacey. And here's another double team. And this time it is an awesome double neck breaker from the home wrecking crew. Nicole Savoy is getting very anxious on the ring apron, wanting to get back into this match, but helpless to do anything as Shayna has been trapped in the corner. And here we have the implant DDT from Lacey. That is her finishing move. She gets a count of 1 and kicks out at the count of 2 as Nicole was just about to come into the ring for the pin save, but Shayna was able to kick out. Lacey still in control. Lacey hits a fireman's carry cutter. She goes for the cover again. The pin roll this time is a 6. Here comes Nicole for the pin save, but on a roll of 8, Nicole is stopped by Rain. And on a roll of 3, Lacey gets the cover and the pinfall. Well, about that, the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew have won the 2020 Filsinger Cup Ladies Tag Team Tournament. So congratulations to Lacey and Rain as they have defeated the team of Shayna Basler and Nicole Savoy. It is Lacey gaining the pinfall after the fireman's carry cutter to give her team the victory, and we have our first Filsinger Cup winners for the year 2020 in the team of Lacey and Rain. Congratulations to the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew for winning the Ladies Tag Team Filsinger Cup for the year 2020. All right, as we say hello to Dave Garner, who is in the chat room. Hello, Dave. Hope all is well. Yes, Thomas Morgan cheers on the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew for winning the Ladies Tag Team Filsinger Cup Championship for 2020. Next up, it is the men. And the Men's Tag Team Championship for the Filsinger Cup for 2020. And these men need no introduction. The Steiner brothers, Rick and Scotty out of Michigan. They are the reigning NWA Tag Team Champions, the World Champions of Tag Team Wrestling, and they have made it through to the finals of the Filsinger Cup Tag Team Tournament, where they will face the team of Michael P.S. Hayes and Terry Bam Bam Gordy, collectively known as the Fabulous Freebirds. The Freebirds unsuccessfully tried to defeat the Steiners for the NWA World Tag Team Championship earlier this year. They have been looking forward to this rematch. And of course, Rick and Scotty don't back down from anybody. They are ready to fight anybody at any time in any situation. And tonight is no different. Hayes and Gordy have held the Pro Wrestling Mid-America Tag Team Championship, the territory that runs in Texas and St. Louis and in the South Central U.S. That earned them their berth in the tournament. They made it to the finals, and they are here tonight to challenge for the Filsinger Cup Tag Team Championship. It will be Rick starting things off for the Steiner brothers against Michael Hayes as we kick things off here in this Tag Team Championship match. And the opening initiative roll goes to Michael Hayes. As Thomas Morgan says, he's got to go with the Freebirds on this one. I don't know, man. The Steiners have been tough to beat in the year 2020. As Hayes starts things off with a whip to the ropes. Rick comes off the ropes, and on a roll of 3. Coming off the ropes, where's my ropes chart? Here it is. With a B rating, a roll of 3, the opponent gets into a position for a back body drop. but Rick grabs him and hits him with an awesome pile driver, and down goes Hayes on the pile driver. Dave Garner called that one the minute he walked in, and Steiner is going to try and follow that up with a back body drop. That is a choice roll. He will need a roll of 7 or lower to connect on that, but on a roll of 11, Hayes gets out of the way of that attempted back body drop, and it is Hayes who takes control, and Hayes who delivers a neck breaker. Spinning neck breaker drops Steiner down to the mat, and Hayes is in control after that. Very nice move, counter move by Hayes, and he is immediately going to pitch Rick Steiner out of the ring, and here we go again. We saw all kinds of out of the ring shenanigans in our opening match, and this time it is Hayes who wins the brawl on the arena floor with a stiff left hand to the side of the head of Steiner. Caught Steiner coming in and stunned him. Back into the ring we go, and out of the ring is the roll again for Michael Hayes. Will we see some shenanigans? Yes, we are going right to the shenanigans chart on a roll of 12. And it will be ringside mayhem. What's going to happen here? The ringside mayhem says 8, and that is once again the foreign object chart. The foreign object in this case will once again be the ring steps. We saw those come into play in our opening match, and now we are going to have the gut check roll, and the winner of the gut check roll is Michael Hayes in a big way. So he slams Rick Steiner into the ringside steps. That costs Rick a point of fatigue, and quickly the Freebirds are in control. What's Hayes going to do now? He rolls the out of the ring roll once again. No shenanigans this time. And on a roll of 7, Hayes again cleans house against Steiner. So the Freebirds have taken control of this one on the arena floor. Steiner crawls back into the ring. Hayes tags out to Gordy, and on the double team, it is a devastating double clothesline by Gordy and Hayes that costs Steiner another point of fatigue. Rick Steiner is in trouble early as the Freebirds have got the momentum. And Gordy is going to go for the power bomb. That's a finishing hold, but Steiner kicks out of that. Rick Steiner is already in big trouble here. And it is out of the ring once again for Gordy. And this time it is no shenanigans. But on a roll of 9, it is Gordy who takes control once again with the winning of the brawl on the arena floor, slamming Steiner face first into the announcer's table at ringside. And now Gordy back in the ring with the Bam Bam Slam. That's another pin roll. The pin is 6 or lower. So Scotty is going to come in for the pin save, and on a roll of 4, Scotty is able to use their first pin save to save his brother, but Scotty has yet to make it into the ring as the Freebirds have been dominating. Here's another double team by the Freebirds. Oh, but this time on a roll of 11, it is Rick Steiner who ducks out of the way of the running shoulder tackle, and it is a collision between Hayes and Gordy in the center of the ring, and this will give Steiner the opportunity to get something done on the offense. And Steiner is able to grab Gordy for a whip to the turnbuckle, and as Gordy comes off the turnbuckle, on a roll of 5, it is Gordy who bounces forward off the turnbuckle and catches Rick Steiner with a skull-splitting running lariat. Down goes Rick Steiner hard. And on a roll of 2, he is down. He is going to try to make the tag to his brother, and on a roll of 5, he gets there. My goodness, Rick needed that tag in the worst way, and Scotty is the fresh man now in the ring, facing off against Terry Gordy. Steiner with a single leg takedown tries to take Gordy to the canvas. Gordy counters that with a hard forearm across the chest. That's a power move, and the power favors Gordy in this situation. Gordy now with an elbow hammer. Steiner fires back. He's going to attempt a power slam. That is a choice F rating, which means that he will need a 7 or lower to complete this for a level 2 offensive move. But on a roll of 8, Gordy powers out of that one, and it is Gordy who fires back with a knee drop to take Steiner back down to the canvas. Knee smash by Gordy. Gordy with an elbow hammer. Scotty fires back, and Scotty hits with the drop kick. He scores with a drop kick. Gordy staggers back, but fires back, grabs Scotty around the waist, tries to take him down to the canvas, takes him down to the canvas. And now another waistlock takedown, and this time Scotty with the reversal. And Scotty follows that up with a hard clothesline. Gordy staggers back. Gordy fires back, and it is Gordy with another elbow smash that leaves Scotty staggering backwards. Scotty has had several opportunities for a defensive tag here, but he is going to stick it out for a while and let his brother Rick have some time to recuperate. So Scotty is content to stay in there against Gordy, man on man, as Gordy with another knee drop. Scotty gets out of the way of that one, and it is Scotty who comes back with a whip to the ropes. Gordy comes off the ropes, and on a roll of 7, it is a hard back elbow from Scotty that takes Gordy back down to the canvas. Scotty now with another Steiner line. That doesn't budge Gordy, as Gordy rails back with an elbow hammer of his own, and Scotty is dazed. Gordy is going to tag out to Michael Hayes and give Michael Hayes some run here. As Hayes tries to get his opponent's face slammed into the turnbuckle, he is unable to do so. And it is Scotty who grabs Hayes and slams him down to the canvas hard with a belly-to-belly suplex. Hayes is hurt. Scotty follows up with a whip to the ropes. Hayes comes off the ropes, but on a roll of 11, it is a Frankensteiner from Scotty that takes Hayes down to the canvas, and Scotty has an opportunity for some offense here. Here's another Frankensteiner and a pin attempt. Count of 1. Count of 2. Gordy's going to have to come in and make the save, and on a count of 2, that's a good pin save for Gordy. That's a wrestler interference chart. So give a point of fatigue to Hayes. Use a pin save for the Freebirds. Now we go to the outside interference chart and see exactly what Gordy is going to do in this situation. And on a roll of 9, what is going to happen? Your ally distracts the referee, breaking the pin count. The referee orders him to leave. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Okay, so pretty standard stuff there. As Gordy breaks up the pin, the referee sends Gordy out of the ring. Scotty Steiner is still in control against Hayes. And now it is another Frankensteiner from Scotty and another cover. Count of 1. And on a roll of 7, Hayes kicks out at the count of 2. Scotty is in control. The fans are behind the Steiners all the way here. And Scotty is going to go up for a death jump. And on a roll of 7, he nails the death jump. And Hayes is in trouble now. Out of the ring we go. Actually, Scotty is not going to pitch Hayes out of the ring. He's going to go up to a level 2 offensive move. And this time he goes with a single leg Boston Crab. Rolling Hayes over. Hayes tries for the defensive tag, and on a roll of 3 he gets there and tags into Gordy. So good match here. It looked like Rick Steiner was in big trouble early, but Scotty managed to get into the ring, and he has battled both Freebirds successfully here. Gordy now in the ring, tries for the knee lift. Scotty gets out of the way of that one, and Scotty comes back with a belly-to-belly suplex to take Gordy down to the canvas. As we've got Rob here in the chat room. Scotty with a single leg Boston Crab. Gordy recovers from that, and Gordy comes back with a hard forearm smash across the chest. Steiner not backing down. Steiner comes back with a Steiner line. Gordy takes that and fires right back with a hard lariat of his own, and Scotty has been staggered backwards. I think Gordy got the better of that exchange of clotheslines, as he is the more powerful of the two men. And now it is a whip to the turnbuckle from Gordy. Scotty comes off the turnbuckle, and on a roll of 7, it is a big kick from Gordy that staggers Scotty backwards. Gordy follows that up with a big back suplex, and down goes Scotty to the mat hard. He gets back up to one knee, and immediately it's another whip to the turnbuckle from Gordy. And Scotty comes off, and on a roll of 11, that is the incredible neck-breaking clothesline from Gordy. As Scotty rebounded off of the turnbuckle, Gordy nailed him with that big, powerful clothesline, and down goes Scotty to the mat. What's Gordy going to do here? Bam, bam, slam. That's a pin attempt. Count of 1. And Scotty kicks out of that one, but he takes his first point of fatigue. Gordy now in control. And on a roll of 5, this time he goes with the Oriental Spike, and that's another finishing move. Count of 1. Scotty is able to kick out once again, but now Scotty is in trouble. Here comes Hayes for a double team. And on a roll of 6, it is a double awesome neck breaker high in the air. And Hayes takes control as Scotty is down for the count. What's Hayes going to do? He's going to go for the out of the ring roll. I don't know about that, but that was Hayes' strategic plan. And on a roll of 8, Scotty tries to get back into the ring, and Hayes greets him with a hard knee to the side of the head. And Scotty is once again stunned and in trouble. And now Hayes, with a foreign object. That's why he threw him out of the ring. Because while the referee was tied up counting Scotty out of the ring, Hayes went into the trunks, pulled out a foreign object, and nailed Scotty in the side of the head with it. No disqualifications in this situation. That cost Scotty another point of fatigue. And now Hayes with a neck breaker drops Scotty down to the canvas. Scotty has the chance to make the defensive tag, and on a roll of 6 he is able to get there. And in comes Rick into the ring against Michael Hayes. Both the Steiners are in big trouble now, as Rick comes in and fires a series of cross-face shots to the head of Hayes. Hayes backing down, and Rick Steiner is going to go with the whip to the turnbuckle. And on a roll of 7, it is Steiner with a kick to the midsection as Hayes bounces off the turnbuckle, and Hayes is staggered. What's Rick going to do now? A Steiner line from Rick. Staggers Hayes backwards. Steiner still in control. And he just bites the forehead. The fans in the crowd are woof woof woofing it up. And Steiner bites the forehead of Michael Hayes. Doesn't do much damage, but that did not sit well with Michael Hayes. And Steiner bites him again. Hayes is going to try for the defensive tag. He cannot get there. And Steiner still has control. And this time Rick is going to go with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Michael Hayes. But on a roll of 11, ropes B11, the opponent uses one of his specialty moves and goes in for the kill. Steiner with a big, massive clothesline puts Hayes down. What's he going to do now? A backbreaker into the buckle ram. Punishing the lower back of Michael Hayes. Hayes staggers up, and Steiner bites him again. I don't know what's saying. He might have gotten his teeth sharpened before this match, because he is just gnawing on the forehead of Michael Hayes, trying to open something up. Here's another whip to the turnbuckle. And this time coming off the turnbuckle on a roll of 9. That is another big kick from Rick Steiner that takes Hayes down to the canvas. Another bite to the forehead, and this time Hayes has had enough. And Hayes just slaps Steiner away and then goes right to the eyes of Steiner. Hayes goes to the eyes of Rick Steiner. Hayes is going to do a little strutting around the ring. And then he tags in Gordy, who is the fresh man. And Gordy comes in with a whip to the turnbuckle. No, he thinks better of that. Steiner's got a A rating on the turnbuckle. So Gordy is going to go down for the waistlock takedown instead. Waistlock takedown by Gordy. And Rick is going to get over and tag into Scotty Steiner. Scotty comes in, tries for the hip lock, but Gordy is the more powerful of the two men. So Gordy takes control, and Gordy with a knee drop nails Scotty. Scotty cannot make the tag. Gordy in control. And we have a leaner. And Gordy comes back with another whip to the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Scotty, coming off the turnbuckle. And it is Scotty who bounces off the turnbuckle and catches Gordy coming in with a skull-splitting running lariat, and down goes Gordy to the canvas hard. And Gordy is just going to tumble out of the ring. And here we go once again to the arena floor. And on a roll of 2, it is Gordy who grabs the leg of Steiner, pulls him out of the ring, and just wails on Steiner on the arena floor. Scotty Steiner, no match for Terry Gordy in a battle on the arena floor. Gordy now in control back in the ring, where he has a choice C roll, which is not good in either way, because Scotty has -2 agility, -2 power. So Gordy's going to need a roll of 5 or lower to connect on the shoulder ram. But oh, on a roll of 5, he hits it. How about that? Scotty is hurt. Snapmare by Gordy. Steiner will counter. Steiner with a belly-to-belly suplex takes Gordy down to the canvas. Both men slow to get to their feet after that. Steiner in control with a Steiner line. Gordy absorbs the Steiner line and fires back with a headbutt of his own. Oh my goodness, he just hit Steiner with his own head as a weapon. Scotty is staggered. He cannot get over for the tag. Gordy now in control. Gordy with a knee drop. Scotty is dazed. Gordy follows that up with a forearm to the chest. Can Scotty make the tag? This time he gets out of the ring. And the match continues, as these teams have gone at it for quite some time. Rick Steiner comes in, tries for the hip toss, gets him over and down to the canvas. Can Gordy make the tag? Not if I'm going to throw dice all over the table. Gordy is not able to make the tag. Rick Steiner remains in control and goes with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Gordy, and on a roll of 10, I have lost my charts. On a roll of B10, that goes to the wrestler with a better ropes rating. They are both rated B, so Rick Steiner stays in control, and he has the opportunity to do some damage here. And he rolls the out of the ring roll. And here we go, Gordy out of the ring. On a roll of 8, it is Gordy who gets the helpless crawl and has to roll back under the bottom rope to beat the count, where Rick Steiner is waiting, and he's going to attempt the German suplex. He needs a chart roll to complete the German suplex. And on a roll of 7, he hits it, and Gordy goes down. Rick now tags in Scotty for the double team. And Rick holds Gordy, and Scotty nails Gordy with a running forearm smash. Scotty now in control. Scotty with a forearm shot. He nails that one. Gordy tries for the tag. He cannot get out of the ring. And Scotty goes with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Gordy, and on a roll of 11, Scotty nails him with a high flying knee smash. Looked like Triple H on that move. Scotty now in control. And Scotty with a tilt-a-whirl slam takes Gordy over and down to the canvas hard. Gordy to his feet. Scotty comes in with another fall-away slam. Gordy hits the canvas hard. Both men back to their feet. But Scotty with a single leg takedown rolls him over into an attempted single leg Boston Crab. Not able to hold on to that very well as Gordy gets to his feet. And now Scotty is going to try the power slam, which is a choice F maneuver. So let's see, to complete the power slam, he needs a roll of 7 or lower. On a roll of 7, he hits it. And on a roll of 4 on level 2 defense, we have a tag opportunity, and Gordy is able to get out and tag in Hayes, who is the fresh man. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. This is old school Scotty Steiner. I was never a fan of Big Papa Pump. Hayes comes into the ring now with a whip to the ropes. Scotty comes off the ropes, and oh, on a roll of 2, that is a pin attempt for Scotty as Hayes tries a sunset flip. But Scotty folds him up, and on a roll of 5, this will be a pin. Oh gosh, do we use the last pin save on this opportunity? Roll of 5, you got to use the pin save. Oh, and on a roll of 11, that is going to be the 4-way brawl on the pin save. So Hayes takes a point of fatigue. The Freebirds use their last pin save attempt. There will be no double disqualification, although in a standard match that would be a possibility. Instead, this is just going to go to the odd-even roll, with the Freebirds winning the brawl on an even roll. And on a roll of 2, it is the Freebirds who win the brawl. That puts Hayes in control on level 3 offense. He goes with the Bulldog. Down goes Scotty. Now Rick's going to have to try and make the pin save, as the pin roll on Scotty is a 5. And on a roll of 6, it is Rick making the save. So both teams have used all their pin save attempts. There will be no more of that nonsense. Hayes is in control. And on a roll of 5, he clobbers Scotty again with the foreign object. And now Scotty is bleeding like a stuck pig. Scotty swinging back blindly as Hayes picks him up and suplexes him down to the canvas and tags out to Gordy. Gordy comes in. He is the fresh man in the match. Steiner is a bloody mess as Gordy tries to take Steiner down to the canvas. Steiner tries to fight back and hits him with a dropkick. Nice move by Steiner. Didn't get all of it. Gordy is able to fire back. Tries for a knee lift. Misses that. And now a Steiner line from Scotty stuns Terry. But Gordy is able to reach over and tag out of the match. Both men tag out as Rick and Michael come into the match. It is Rick who is in control. And Rick with an elbow drop. Michael thought about tagging out, cannot do so. Rick follows that up with a Steiner line. And Hayes is staggered. Rick with a twisting power slam. Hayes is hurt. Rick with a whip to the turnbuckle. Hayes comes off the turnbuckle, and on a roll of 11, it is an incredible neck-breaking clothesline from Steiner that takes Michael Hayes down to the canvas. And what's he going to do? He rolls the out of the ring, and here we go again to the arena floor. And on a roll of 5, it is Michael Hayes who wins that brawl. Or let's see, 5 on A. I think that might be the odd even. Yeah, A5 is the odd even. That would be a double disqualification. There are no disqualifications here. So on an even roll, Hayes will win the brawl. And on a roll of 6, it is Hayes who wins the brawl. What's going to happen now? Hayes with a death jump opportunity. And on a roll of 9, he hits it. Tag to Gordy. In comes Gordy, and Gordy is going to go with the Oriental Spike. The pin roll is on a 7. And on a roll of 6, he got it. How about that after a very, very long match? It is the fabulous Freebirds who win the Filsinger Cup Tag Team Championship. As Gordy with the Oriental Spike defeats Rick. Both the Steiner brothers had 5 points of fatigue. That's the first match the Steiners have lost in a long, long time. And it was the biggest match of the year, as the Freebirds will celebrate. And there will be a party in Chicago tonight with Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy, and I'm sure Jimmy Jam Garvin and Buddy Roberts and Chris Adams and Gino Hernandez and the whole Texas entourage will be out painting the town red tonight, celebrating with Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy as the fabulous Freebirds win the Filsinger Cup Tag Team Championship for the year 2020. What a match. Thomas Morgan says, wow, incredible match, as Terry Gordy wins it with the Oriental Spike, and that's going to earn Gordy and Hayes another automatic shot at the NWA World Tag Team Championship. We'll see that rematch on a future pay-per-view. All right. Well, I need some Diet Cream soda after that, as we will now go to the Ladies Filsinger Cup Championship. 2 unexpected participants in this match. The big powerhouse out of Cincinnati, Kelly Klein, facing off against almost as powerful out of Michigan, Angelus LAYNE. Both these two were upset winners in their semifinal matches, as Angelus took down the vicious Soraya Knight, and Kelly scored the upset over the current Heartland Ladies champion, Sherry Martel. Everybody expected to see Sherry Martel and Soraya Knight in this match. Neither of those ladies made it past the semifinals, and instead we have Kelly Klein and Angelus LAYNE squaring off for the Filsinger Cup Ladies Championship. Last match before our main event. Thanks for everybody who is hanging out with us here tonight. As the opening roll goes to Angelus. And it is Angelus with a choke with a boot. Pins Kelly into the corner and just begins choking her down with that boot. Kelly gets to her feet. Angelus with a whip to the ropes. Coming off the ropes is Kelly. And on a roll of 11, it is Angelus who nails Kelly with another big boot to the head. And she's going to follow that up with a death jump. Kelly goes down. Angelus is going to go for the death jump. And on a roll of 10, she nails it. Angelus quickly taking control of this match. Memory lane, that surfboard type submission maneuver is going to put Kelly down. And Angelus is going to follow up with the bing bang boom, that running back senton splash. Angelus breaking out the high impact stuff early in this contest. Bing bang boom, and down goes Kelly again. Kelly finally gets to her feet. Angelus is going to go for the full Nelson bomb, which is a choice roll. And that is going to require a roll of 10 or lower. And she completes that. And Kelly is hurt. Angelus follows that up with a whip to the turnbuckle. And here is Sam Pearson in the chat room. How about that? Good to see you, my man, Sam. As Angelus goes with a bridging Northern Lights suplex. And Kelly is just going to leave the ring. Outside the ring we go, but Kelly has to crawl back under the ropes to beat the 10 count. And now it is Angelus who is ready and waiting, and she ties her up in that memory lane submission hold again. And Kelly is once again going to leave the ring, but once again is going to have to come back in to beat the 10 count. Angelus now goes with a bing bang, that flying elbow smash. Kelly stays down. Angelus follows up with the bing bang boom back senton. Kelly still down. Angelus with another back senton. And another back senton. This time Kelly is able to get to her feet. Angela with another running smash into the corner, but Kelly gets out of the way of this one. And finally Kelly takes control with a kick to the midsection. My goodness, Kelly took a lot of punishment there before firing back, and Kelly now has the opportunity to do some damage. Waistlock takedown brings Angelus down to the mat. Kelly now with a big German suplex. Angelus goes down. Kelly with a cover. Angelus quickly kicks out of that one, but Kelly gets the first fatigue token of the match. And now it is a pitch out of the ring, and here we go out to the arena floor. These ladies are just as mean as the men when it comes to these brawls outside of the ring. And on a roll of 5, that is the odd even. Angelus will get even. And on the roll of 4, Angelus takes control. And Angelus hits another bing bang to stun Kelly. And she follows that up with a bridging Northern Lights. Angelus showing some technical expertise of her own. Another suplex takes Kelly down to the canvas. Now it is a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes come Kelly. And on a roll of 7, it is a back elbow from Angelus. And Angelus follows that up with another whip to the ropes. Kelly comes off the ropes and catches another elbow smash from Angelus. Angelus surprising some folks with her abilities here, as she now goes for the cannonball into the corner, and she nails that one. Kelly is staggered. Angelus has taken the fight to Kelly. Follows that up with a whip to the turnbuckle. Across the ring goes Kelly. Comes off the turnbuckle, and on a roll of 4, she is able to get out of the way. And bounce off the turnbuckle and catch Kelly charging in. Or Kelly gets out of the way, catches Angelus coming in, and nails her with a skull-splitting running lariat. So Kelly takes control once again. She found the opportunity to do some damage there. She's going to go for another Northern Lights suplex. And on a roll of 10, she nails it. Angelus is down. Kelly goes with another Northern Lights suplex. She cannot complete that one, as Angelus comes out the back door, and Angelus responds with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Kelly. Angelus ducks down. Kelly comes off the opposite ropes. And oh, Angelus gets to her feet and nails Kelly with another hard running lariat. And down goes Kelly once again. Memory lane submission hold. Kelly leaves the ring. Kelly this time wins the brawl on the arena floor. And as we come back, it is Kelly with the end of the match, that guillotine chokehold. Will she get a submission here? She will not, but she weakens Angelus as Angelus gets to the ropes. Angelus has done a lot of damage, but hasn't been able to put Kelly away. And Kelly now is starting to counterattack. Kelly now with another guillotine choke. And it is again an escape for Angelus, but she is down to 3 fatigue tokens, and that is trouble for Angelus. And here is a pitch out of the ring by Kelly. The brawl goes out to the arena floor, and on a roll of 9, it is Kelly who comes out of the ring and slams Angelus face first into the turnbuckle, into the steel ring post at ringside. And Kelly's going to follow that up with a hard fisherman suplex back in the ring. Down goes Angelus. Kelly's still on offense. She's going to try for the running boot. That is a choice maneuver. She will need 8 or lower to connect on that. And on a roll of 5, she hits it. And she makes the cover. The pin is a 6 or lower. And on a roll of 8, Angelus kicks out. But Kelly is still in control. And now we go to the guillotine choke once again, that end of the match chokehold. Just like we saw Roman Reigns use last night in the King of the Ring, or excuse me, in the Hell in the Cell. This is going to be a 9 or lower for the submission. And on a roll of 5, Angelus has to tap out. So Kelly Klein wins it with the guillotine choke. She calls that the end of the match. And indeed, it was the end of the match. As the final fatigue token count was 5-0, but that was really a much closer match than that indicated, as Angelus did a lot of damage in the early going, just could not put Kelly away. And when Kelly got things going, it was the guillotine choke, that end of the match submission hold, that won the match and the Filsinger Cup for this year's 2020 Filsinger Cup champion, Kelly Klein. Congratulations to the powerful Kelly Klein out of Cincinnati. I saw her wrestle many, many times in her independent days in the Heartland Wrestling Association. So it is awesome that she has won the gold here and got the biggest prize of the year in the Heartland. And that brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to our main event of the evening. This is for the men's Filsinger Cup Championship. It is the Nature Boy facing off against Bobo Brazil. Bobo Brazil actually won the Filsinger Cup back, I believe, in 2011. He has the opportunity to become the first ever repeat winner of the Cup, but he has got a tall order indeed in Nature Boy Ric Flair facing him down across the ring. As Flair takes the opening initiative roll, and he starts off with a slap to the face. Bobo doesn't like that. And Bobo is immediately going to fire back with an elbow smash to the head. You want to slap me? I will give you an elbow to the head. He's going to try for a running lariat now. Flair ducks out of the way of that. And Flair comes back with, oh, he clips the knee. Flair clips the knee of Bobo Brazil, and that costs Bobo a knee injury. So already we've got one knee injury on Bobo. Bobo is able to get to his feet and come back in and pummel Flair with some forearm smashes. Flair fires back with a snapmare over and down to the canvas, where Bobo stays down. And Flair hits him with a somersault knee drop to the forehead. Bobo stunned by that, as Flair is in control now, and he is going to back Bobo into the corner for a series of vicious chops. Vicious chops in the corner. Bobo has to fight through those, as Flair just punishes his man in the corner. Flair comes back now with a suplex. And down goes BOBO to the canvas hard. Flair is crafty, says Thomas Morgan. Following up is Flair with a pitch out of the ring, and here we go. Out to the arena floor. And on a roll of 7, it is Flair who comes out of the ring and wins the brawl with a gouge to the eyes of BOBO on the arena floor. BOBO wasn't expecting that. And now Flair's going to go for the figure 4 on the arena floor. BOBO is in trouble with that, but he will not submit. Although he is in some trouble now, as Flair is the master of his game. Flair now gets BOBO back into the ring and tries to pin him using the ropes. BOBO kicks out of that, but BOBO is already ripe for the picking as the Nature Boy is doing his damage. Nature Boy tries again to pin him on the ropes. And BOBO kicks out of that one, but the fatigue tokens already are piling up as Flair is in control. And now it is the out of the ring roll again. Out of the ring goes BOBO. Oh, but this time on a roll of 3, it is BOBO who wins the brawl on the arena floor, slamming Flair face first onto the ring apron and taking control back in the ring. BOBO is going to go for the grinding hammerlock. He is able to connect on that. And now it is BOBO who is going to take things out of the ring. Will we see some shenanigans here? On a roll of 6, we will not. We'll use the standard out of the ring chart. And on a roll of 11, oh, how about that? That is a steel chair smash from BOBO to Flair. BOBO fighting fire with fire. Flair comes back into the ring where BOBO is waiting with a possible death jump. But on a roll of 4, it is Flair who gets there and throws BOBO to the canvas. Flair now in control, and he's going to go to the figure 4. This will be a submission roll of 6 or lower. He can win it right here, but on a roll of 8, BOBO gets out of it. That's going to cost BOBO a point of fatigue and a knee injury, so that figure 4 keeps getting worse and worse. Flair now goes for the pin on the ropes. The pin roll is a 6 or lower, and on a roll of 5, he got him. How about that? After everything else that Flair did, he uses the ropes to score the pinfall on BOBO. And Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, in the dirtiest way he could think of, has won the 2020 Filsinger Cup Championship. So that is going to wind up tonight's pay-per-view broadcast. Congratulations to Ric Flair, your Filsinger Cup men's tournament winner. Kelly Klein, who is your ladies winner. The fabulous Freebirds, who are your tag team champions. And the ladies tag team champions, the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew. All right, everybody, this is a wrap for the 2020 Tournament of Champions here in the Filsinger Cup Tournaments from the Dave Cave. This is Dave Little. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. Had a good group tonight. Thomas Morgan hung out with us. Sam Pearson stopped in for a cameo. Rob, Mr. Excitement, was here. Tribe Fan was here earlier. We had an appearance from Alex. D. Scott Howard stopped by. Sports Time Machine. Philip Reynolds. Good crowd here tonight. So thank you to everybody who checked out tonight's pay-per-view broadcast of the 2020 Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Heartland Championship Wrestling on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Thanks to everybody once again. That's our stream, and I am out of here.